Hi, are you or have you been in a relationship where you're walking on eggshells? You're not too sure what to do or where to go. You're in the moment and trying to be 2 steps ahead of your abuser to protect yourself and your kids. You're afraid of the harm that might be caused by your abuser. Will he hit me? Will he yell at me? Will he embarrass me in front of all of my peers? What will he do? I say he, but it could be a she. I say he because he was the one that abused me. Where is your mind? Is it lost? I'll tell you that when I was going through my situation for 23 years, I was in survival mode. Are you in survival mode? Are you fighting every day to put a smile on your face, to continue living? Are you struggling? Is it difficult for you to come home and try to live life? Are you afraid? Are you afraid of what your abuser might do? You probably don't have a plan in place because you probably haven't had the opportunity to think about a plan. Living in the moment allows you to survive in that moment, and that's it. And that's about as much energy as you're going to have in that moment. When you finally feel safe enough to leave the situation is when you fight a little bit harder and you tend to have more energy. You get that fire in your belly and you know that you need to get out and there's nothing that's going to stop you. It's an amazing and yet scary feeling. When you get there, you'll still not be sure what to expect. If your abuser is going to retaliate, find you, harm your kids. It's a very horrifying experience. But getting that strength and finding that time where it is safe to leave your abuser is the right thing to do. And so many people say, you're not alone, I've gone through it too. You will get out, you will survive. But what do you do after? How do you feel after? How do you comprehend what took place and how much your mind and body went through? How do you feel about it? And how do you let go of those emotions? You have moments where you think, did I do the right thing? And I can tell you now, years after my experience, is that yes, it is the right thing to leave. There is absolutely nothing you can do to help your abuser see that they're in the wrong and that they need help. Leaving an abusive relationship is so difficult. It's not a choice. It's a time. It's a time when things are safe and you feel confident enough that you can get out with your life. It's not a should I leave or should I stay? It's when is it right? And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Unless you've been in the situation where you've been beaten and harmed and severely traumatized by the words that an abuser says to you because you lived through it for years, you have no idea how difficult it is to leave. When you're told over and over again that this controlling abuser is in control and is the reason why you're on this earth and the reason why you're living day to day successfully, you believe it. You believe every word that they say because it's a repetitive thing that continues to happen every day. You hear the same words, the same sayings, the same sentences that same voice, and it repeats itself, and you believe it, even though so many people, when you tell them, they look at you as though you're crazy. Like, how could you believe something so horrible and so harmful to you, that was said to you? And to them I say, well, you're very fortunate that you haven't experienced that, because it's a very severe form of abuse. And there's so many ways that we can help ourselves through this horrible situation as we're trying to survive it every day. And I can help you with that. My experience of 23 years of being in a horrible abusive relationship has taught me how to survive and what I could do to get through every single day. And it's something that I can share with you. So reach out to me if you are feeling the same feelings, if you feel like you're walking on eggshells, if you feel like you're in fear for your safety in your life, your children, you're afraid that there might be harm done if there hasn't been already, you're down and depressed because you feel so horrible about yourself because your abuser continues to put you down and say horrible things about you that aren't true. If you are taken away from your family and friends and you're isolated, that's abuse. And I'm here to help you get your life back and to help you understand that this is not your fault. None of it is your fault. You cannot make somebody harm you, and you cannot stop them unless they choose to stop. You have the strength to get out, and you have the strength to survive. Reach out to me, send me a message, and I will help you. I hope and pray that all of you are safe tonight and that you have a good evening. If you need assistance, call 911. If you need someone to talk to that has experience that can coach you through your difficult moments right now, let me know. I'm here for you. Have a good night.